Welcome to Good Mythical More, because what you had was not enough.
It wasn't.
And what we're about to give you is gonna be additional.
Huh. It's gonna be more, you might say.
It's gonna be more. And it's gonna be about pre-game rituals and being lied to.
Pre-game rituals?
Pre-game rituals.
Yeah, they probably get weird. Athletes are a little bit weird.
Well, some of them are fake, so they're gonna
Let's tell a little 10-word story about athletes. Athletes
conjecture
on
topics
like
toads,
politics,
and
turtles.
But
Often,
their
mothers
tell
them
that
they
should
not
have
discussions.
right, because
They
are
stupid.
well, I was gonna say athletes, but it's
okay.
kind of on the nose.
Oh, on the nose.
You know, it's like, why be good at a sport if you're smart, and why be smart if you're good at a sport? It's like, you know, just
Don't be everything.
choose a lane. You know,
Yeah.
it's simpler that way. You know, you can't hog all the good stuff. You know, pro athletes don't need to be smart, right?
Well, I mean,
It's a question. It's
don't
not a
know.
statement.
Pennsylvania is not here to help you with this one, Lynn.
athletes conjecture on topics like toads, politics, and turtles. I like politics is thrown in there.
Yeah.
But
Reptiles,
often their mothers tell them
amphibians.
that they should not have discussions because they are athletes. Choose a lane, et cetera, et cetera. et
Oh,
cetera.
that was
wasn't really
story. Yeah, the choosing lane stuff.
really
That was
part
just
of the thing, but okay.
that was just. You know, this is all just a cover because we wish we were like athletes. Jocks.
You know,
Yeah, you
right.
could have been a jock, man.
The jocks and the nerds.
You could have been a jock at
the
like a
jocks and the
lower tier
nerds
basketball school,
Can't
right?
mix.
Right?
I was invited to be a jock at many a lower tier basketball school. Thank you very much.
Including
Shawan. What's the name of that one?
Chawan.
What is that?
Chawan College. I don't, where? That's in North Carolina.
Yeah. Like like Division 2, 3, that kind of thing.
I thought you could have played at UNC Asheville, right?
I got a letter from UNC Asheville. I got a letter
That
from
said
East
what?
Carolina University saying that they were interested. They were interested in me being a jock at their school.
Really? A pirate? You could have been a pirate?
Yeah. But then we started that band, and I stopped responding to all the letters. It was your fault.
I mean, yeah. The wax paper dogs.
I was like, I don't want to be a jock. I want to be a rock star.
And your dad loved that.
He loved it.
Link, it sounds like that was a penalty.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be penalized.
Penalty. Hey, I'm the ref in
Hey.
this. How you guys doing?
I'm doing
Great,
good. Now, if
Jeff.
Stevie's gonna have to tell you every time it's a penalty, then that's not gonna be a good look for you.
You know, here's the thing. They put this on me and they gave me a whistle. and
You have all your teeth. You don't have anything to complain about.
I have nothing to complain about. Red card. That's for losing the game. You should have done better.
Okay.
So he's starting pretty soft. Pretty soft.
I need the cards back.
Yeah, he's gonna get the cards back.
All right. So you're gonna present us, Stevie, with a pregame ritual from a jock.
From a jock, it could be real, it could be fake. You're going to have to register your answers with some good old baseball safe or out signals, which you, of course, know and will demonstrate.
But I've been told we have a video to make sure that we know how to do safe.
Okay, yeah,
Can
let's
we see that?
take a look.
Cut.
Oh.
Go. Ready, set, cut, safe.
Whoa.
Safe mechanic, it says.
That's the mechanics for safe.
Oh, that's not the guy's name. He's not. Well, do you subscribe to the Safe Mechanic?
Well, first of all, what is Tuckahoe?
Tuckahoesports.org.
It almost looks like something else.
Tuckahoe. That's where gardeners hide their implements. That's how they hide them.
Tuckahoe Sports.
Yeah.
Tuckahoe right over here in the corner.
Every good gardener
You never
Has
know
a-
when you're going to need
has a
one.
robe and they tuck a hoe.
The thing I got to say
Hey,
about
tuck a hoe!
the safe mechanic, though, is that how would you have done, before you saw safe mechanic, how would
too
you have
late.
done safe in Little League?
Um,
You would have done thumbs up?
no, I knew I knew that this was one of them, but I thought this was out because you're pushing everything out. So, get it out of here. Out is what I would have.
Are you really didn't pay much attention, did you?
But I would not. I never got on base.
You never got safe. You only got out.
Right.
So you saw a lot of this.
Oh, a lot of this? This was them celebrating. They were glad.
Yes. Yeah. Helped your self-confidence.
Why is this safe and this is out? This should be out, and that should be safe. Yes, I'm safe. You're out. I mean, it makes sense to me.
Penalty. Bit going too long. Red card. Bit going too long.
Bit going too long?
Bit going too long.
This isn't a bit.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
This is me.
Yeah. Exactly. Not even a bit.
Bit.
Stevie, let's see the first one.
Okay, you're going to hear it. Charles Oakley would pass the basketball to director Spike Lee before every game to inspect it.
Well, Oakley did play for the Knicks. Spike Lee sat on the front row of Madison Square Garden. Maybe still does. I don't know. I'm not keeping up anymore. So I'm going to say
Safe. True.
I'm saying safe. This is true.
It's true.
It's kind of a fun little thing that they had.
Okay, Link, what you're communicating is
The opposite. Of
you
what
will
he
be
means.
doing the. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
This is. I'm learning. I've learned.
Nope.
This is a bit.
What
This
have
is not
you-
a bit.
So you've learned that you're going to do the opposite of what is real, right?
This is safe, meaning true.
Oh, really?
You're not, hold on.
I can't unlearn it.
You never learned it though.
I can't.
It wasn't like something like
Right.
you were like, if I had to guess, I would say this, but now you're committed to it. Safe.
Out. This is this. Oh no! I really do have this.
Red
This is
card.
safe.
Sorry, penalty.
safe. This is-
Untreated ADHD. You gotta take your meds.
Okay.
I need
Okay.
the cards back once
Okay.
again. I can't.
Untreated.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that into the comments.
Yeah.
It's not the first time.
Yeah.
Former tennis player
Pete Sampras.
Virginia Wade
Oh, yeah. Okay.
would only eat ball-shaped food before every match.
Yeah, she would.
Jenny Wade would only eat ball food before a tennis
This is
match.
really dumb, and I don't think any athlete would ever do it. This isn't the kind of thing an athlete would think to do. Ball-shaped food. I
And
mean,
if
passing to Spike Lee. Yeah, I'm throwing the LeBron dust into the air.
So you're saying this is out.
I'm saying this is out. No ball-shaped food for
And
Virginia.
it gets stranger than that. I'm saying true, which is safe.
Now you're right about that. Yeah.
Safe. I'm forming a new pathway. Safe.
It is false. She didn't do that.
She didn't do that?
Of course she didn't do that.
Okay.
You know her.
What did she do, though? Wimbledon? U.S. Open?
I haven't heard of her, I gotta say.
She's from the 60s.
I bought your Jenny Wade reference. That sounded
Yeah.
knowledgeable.
When I worked at IBM, I worked with a Virginia. She went by Jenny.
Well,
She won 3 Grand Slams.
That's Jenna's actual name, is Virginia.
Virginia. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Next
Wade Boggs
Here we go.
all right.
Uh-huh.
would eat chicken before every game, so much so that his nickname became Chicken Man.
Chicken Man. He'd eat chicken before every game. That's an easier one. You know, chicken, a lot of forms.
Boggs was big on the chicken. That makes sense to me. Chicken Man. Somebody was called Chicken Man, and I think it was Boggs.
True. Safe.
It's true.
Nah, chicken.
Boggs the Chicken Man.
Good old Bob.
Damn.
The symbol of smell bad for us. The
Yeah.
smell bad symbol.
Of old smell.
Old smell.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah.
LSU coach Les Miles. Or Les, but I don't think so.
Less.
Used to eat the grass at every game he coached.
He is a
Used
bit.
to eat the grass.
He's a bit of a nut. I know. I know that.
Well, then it checks out then. So I'm going to say safe. Because this means safe.
He's a bit of a nut, but I just don't think.
This means safe.
I'm weak.
I'm really having a hard time.
I'm weak some of that grass.
Because the reason why I'm having such a hard time is because I applied a rationale to it and it made complete sense to me. Out.
So I think
Out.
this is.
And then I have to map it to true or false.
This is maybe a psychological. I think maybe the POV of the umpire is where this comes from. Think about it. So like, if you're thinking about it from the POV of the guys playing defense on the field and not the runner, right? So like, you got him, you caught him, you got him, or he got away. Like that's how I always thought about it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nope. He got there before you got there, or you caught him, you got him, you tagged him.
So the ref is pulling for the defense. Yes, safe. Out.
You're not joking, are you?
No, it's just
You're clearly not joking, and I'm realizing that right now. This is not something you're doing.
Right, no.
You are over-intellectualizing this.
Yeah.
I'm overthinking
That's
it.
a kind way to put it.
Just think about it. This just is like, no, you know?
no.
Yeah, like a supervillain. This is like, yeah.
There's no rationale to what you're saying.
No, you know when you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I've never been like, yeah.
You will now, though.
Okay.
You caught it. You tagged him. Boom, boom, out. Or
You caught it. You caught it. He's out.
Safe up. No,
He's out.
Trust me, he made it before you did.
That wasn't even a penalty. The ref's just trying to
He's
help.
just trying to help you now.
Yeah,
I
at
don't
this
actually. Les Miles, I think, is a nut, but I don't think that he eats grass.
I do think he eats grass, and he's playing defense.
So I think it's out. You think it's
Well, then, yeah, I think the opposite of you. I think it's safely true.
It's true.
Oh, tell us more.
I don't know what else to
What's
tell
it
you.
take? I mean,
I
he
must.
eat
It's got to be a good luck.
Did he eat the in-town grass,
Situation.
like the painted grass?
My guess is not.
What did he do when he went to artificial turf? Because that's what a lot of people use.
He licked it.
Okay.
he licked it. So he's like a dog with a stomach ache.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Have you ever been on an artificial turf field?
Out. I'm not listening to you right now because I'm trying to. Safe.
I've only been on an artificial turf field one time, and I was really surprised at all the little black rubber balls that are in it.
To answer your question now, no, I haven't. What do you
So-
mean? Do they come out?
So if you watch the NFL or any college where they're playing on that, you'll see as they're like running around and cutting and stuff, there's like this like black stuff that's like coming up from their feet. And I always thought it was like a cartoon effect added in post.
Oh yeah, like the first down line.
And it's like there's little black rubber things that are in there, I guess, for like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're there for a reason. But like, yeah.
Oh,
Cushion, I don't know.
and they come out.
They come out and then they go back down to the ground. I guess it's like fake soil, but it does something functionally. I think maybe it makes it, more like grass. I don't know.
Gives it a little give.
The more you know, and I think Les Miles ate that rubber stuff.
I mean, the backstory is, I guess he ate it instead of like sunflower seeds or chewing tobacco, and then it became like a superstition of his that he had to do it.
No, I'm having grass today.
You're doing something and you win, and then you correlate it.
Yeah.
My pregame ritual before my, my immensely successful high school soccer career.
Yep,
I would get so nervous before all of the games.
that's a great ritual.
That I would leave home, and it would be like it was like maybe a 10-minute drive, and I would get so antsy at home that I'd be like, I got to start getting there, and I would leave so early, and I would drive like less than 10 miles an hour.
That's a way to get into the spirit.
I would drive super slow
Way to get pumped up.
I
drove 7 miles per hour
So
to
it would
get
take,
to school.
it would take me like 50 minutes or an hour.
I just wanted to hear the story.
Yeah, and then I would get there. I would not be any less
It's
nervous.
unsafe to go that slow on a road.
It was it's a country road, not many people.
You were so nervous that you just decided to get to the game as slow as possible?
Yeah.
Did you ever miss the game?
No, I was
So
still
slow?
very early.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'd show up early.
This is, I mean, this This more is really unlike everything else. Is it's just highlighting
How special you are.
I need some help.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the penalty?
Well, it's not a penalty. This green card has the name of a really good psychiatrist.
Okay.
I see them personally, and
Right,
they
right.
really can help you with a lot of
I
stuff.
believe in it. I
knowing
believe
the
in it.
difference between safe and
Right. I
out
believe
and
in it.
stuff,
Thank you.
Okay. I'll text it to you.
I'm okay in my own skin.
Yeah, you are.
What was your pregame ritual? In your illustrious basketball career.
It was meeting you, driving to the river and
Right.
swimming
Right.
into the river,
Right.
and nearly drowning before the state playoffs, only to show up barely on time, really, really tired, and then lose the game.
That was the day that it was like the water was frigid and we thought we were going to chase a deer.
We did.
Yeah.
I chased a deer, nearly drowned,
Multiple times.
swam in a very cold river.
And then you're like,
Wait, I got to the state playoffs.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go 5 miles per hour all the way
You
there.
obviously weren't nervous about it. You were the opposite of me. You didn't think twice about it. You didn't care.
I wasn't nervous about it, but I should have been more prepared for that game.
Huh.
I'd be a different man because that team ended up winning the whole state playoffs, and we only lost by like 5 points. It's all because I went. It's your fault.
Yeah, well, I had bigger plans for you, Rhett.
I could be an NBA assistant coach right now.
Yeah, you don't have to wear a suit anymore.
Right, I wear a warm up.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I love it.
Okay.
PGA champion Keegan Bradley
Yep.
used to sniff the 18th hole in every tournament before attempting his final putt.
Come on, guys.
Did he sniff the hole, or did he sniff the hole?
Right.
Like, because the 18th hole is the whole hole, and then there's the cup.
Did he sniff the cup?
I don't think he sniffed the
Which
cup.
is the actual orifice of the hole.
Now, Keegan Bradley, let me tell you a few things about him. He's a tall golfer, and he reminds me when I see him swing the golf club, I think, man, that dude's a freak. And then I realize this is probably what I look like when I play golf because I'm still way taller than him.
Oh.
And so that's what I think about when I think about Keegan Bradley. And I also like sniffing the hole, so I'm going to say it's true.
Logistically, I don't know how he would sniff the hole. So I'm going to say that's false, which is out.
It's false.
Oh, he doesn't.
That's right. How would he sniff the hole?
We don't have everything that kind.
He'd walk all the way down there and sniff that hole,
Couldn't
then
do
walk all
that.
the way back and drive.
It's very impractical.
I think that's cheating too.
Sorry, this is a penalty, but this is for the writing staff. Too much double entendre in that. Very
Yep.
inappropriate.
Yep,
You know,
yep. Is that
kids
red?
watch this. You set them up to do a bunch of hole sniffing jokes,
And we did it.
and they did it, and
Right.
they took the bait.
Right.
Yeah.
Naughty, naughty.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So you gave him a red card because the inside of the hole is.
Oh, come on.
Oh man, like come on, dude.
Come on, man. You
gotta grow up.
You should have stopped.
grow
You should have
up.
stopped that. You should have stopped that.
You're full grown.
I know the plans I have for you too.
Ugh. I want to hear.
Why are
the
you
plans
why are you
have for
quoting
me.
Bible verses?
I want to know what that
Why are
meant.
you quoting Bible verses at the ref?
Was that Bible or was that something new?
Well, I
felt-
had plans for Rhett to not play basketball and be a successful entertainer,
Okay, but what did you mean? Oh,
and I have plans for you too
okay.
to be a successful.
That nothing to
entertainer.
do with the previous conversation about whole.
No, you're reading into it. I didn't even think about that. I didn't.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, man. I know the plans I have for you. The Mythical Cookbook is almost here. Pre-order your copy at mythicalcookbook.com and make any kitchen a mythical kitchen.